Hi, I'm Sergeant speaking with Earthwalker Primitive. The reason I'm here today is I want to talk to you a little bit about something that came up in a discussion with a colleague of mine. We were talking about people of certain time periods and what they had available and what they didn't have available. And I want to talk a little bit about the hunter-gatherer mentality that you should adopt if you're ever in a survival situation, survival experience. As you saw earlier, I had a cattail. I used to start a fire. As you can see, it's raining, the water swelled up. I just got done pouring out rain. And it really isn't anything dry. Now, the other day I had a conversation with a colleague of mine, and came along with the point of primitive people finding tinder and having tinder. And the statement they made was, well, they wouldn't have that available. They wouldn't just pick it up and carry it with them or have it because it was a rainy period and everything was wet. You know, yes, everything might be wet, it might be a rainy period. It's a rainy day today. But a hunter-gatherer is not going to bypass or leave something go if they see something. If they do see something that they know is going to be useful, like a dry tinder, they're going to pick it up and carry it with them. They're going to take it with them because they know that it's going to be needed in the future. And that's the mentality you need to adapt if you're in a survival experience or if you're in a self-reliant situation out in the wilderness. Today, earlier, it been raining for the last couple hours. When I started my trek today, I knew it was going to rain. I passed by some cattails, and I went ahead and collected one up, put it in a plastic bag, a piece of trash plastic bag that I found. That way I knew that if it did rain and I needed to get some tinder, I would have it on hand. And that's exactly the kind of mentality you got to put yourself into when you're in a survival experience. It's not to pass things up. It's definitely not what our ancestors did. They were hunter-gatherers. They went out hunting for the things they needed, and they gathered the things they needed then and for the future. And they would stockpile it. So if it is a rainy period, you know it's going to be a rainy period. And they knew winter was coming. They knew they were going to have to collect certain things. They walked through an area, they didn't see any resources, and they passed resources going on the way to wherever they're going. They were going to gather them up and take them with them. That was part of their mentality. That was part of their lifestyle. And when you're out in the wilderness or you're out anywhere trying to survive, that is definitely the mentality that you do need to adopt, is that never pass anything down. You're never going to pass up an opportunity to eat, pass up an opportunity to sleep, pass up an opportunity to have a fire. Those are three things that you just do not want to pass up, and you're going to take advantage of them whenever you possibly can. So, as you saw, I had that cattail, so I got that fire started today with a little bit of a dry cedar that I found underneath the bottom of a knockdown tree. I did have a fire going and had my tea on as you saw me starting the fire, but you know my clumsy self kicked over my TNT stuff kind of on a hill here, so I kicked it over and spilled it all and lost it. So I bring out my alcohol stove, but still, nonetheless, though, I was able to gather something this morning before the rain came in that would help me out, and it was able to make it possible for me to start a fire after the rain did come. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry for speaking with Earthwalker Primitive. Thank you.